welcome back to the Trouble Next Door podcast, the safest place in the world to explore your intrusive thoughts and curiosities. We back with the last episode of the season. We going out with a bang. I'm your host, Tyleek, as always, man. I got Rax with me. And with us today, we got our very special guest, Silenzio. Some of y'all may know him, you know. Some of y'all may got his stuff on right now while you watching this, you know. But yeah, we definitely appreciate you coming in, man, and talking with us today. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, man. I appreciate y'all for having me.
That's all right. You say you just got done another joint today?
Literally just left another podcast. Literally, I came straight here.
You working, huh?
Yeah, I'm working. That was actually my first ever podcast. This my second.
Second
one. So
they can do a big thing. Two podcasts.
Yeah, right now I said this month I'm gonna go hard, try to get on as many podcasts as I can, even if they don't got 5 followers. I'm here. Just trying to get used to doing interviews and, you know.
Yeah, we definitely appreciate the exposure.
I appreciate y'all for having me.
For sure. So let's talk about. So you own the clothing brand, correct?
Yes, sir.
It's called Silenzio.
Yes.
What does that mean?
Silenzio means silent in Italian. Silent in Italian. It was originally started by my dad. He started the brand 20 years ago.
20 years ago?
Yeah, I took the brand back over in 2017. My father was incarcerated at the time. I took the brand back over and I took it to another level. My father actually just came home from doing 10 years in June.
That's what's up.
So now we reunited and we about to do it together.
That's what's up. So you say he owned it for 20 years, correct?
Yeah.
Before that, so it was like an actual legit business 20 years ago? Or was it just more so an idea?
It was actually a business 20 years ago. He put it on the shelf. Wasn't doing it anymore.
Right.
Like I said, in 2017, he had like some old T-shirts sitting out at it.
Right.
I took them to my high school, and people was feeling it.
Yeah.
And once I seen that they was feeling it, literally the same designs, I didn't change anything.
Right.
I just started selling the shirts, and the rest was history.
That's what's up. That's like kind of like a legacy thing I got going on.
Yeah, for sure. Like, it's definitely a legacy.
I never actually knew that about your business because I be seeing like your clothing floating around and people wearing your stuff. I'm like, okay, bro, got some good shit on there, but I never knew like the history, but like behind the whole like 20 years.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
So that's what's up. You're building like an empire essentially.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's what's up. What would you say got you into like the fashion design, wanting to be in the fashion world? Would you say your pops did that for you?
I would say him having the brand did that for me. I wasn't just instantly into fashion. You know, I always been like a fly kid coming up, but me getting and learning fashion came from me taking back over the brand and just doing more research and learning more about fashion. That's how I got more into it when I started the brand.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense, honestly. Because I would assume, like, I don't know how the fashion world work because, you know, I ain't too much into the fashion, but like you were saying, I would assume like some people just got a knack for it and some people just don't. But you was kind of like, you know, molded into having that sense of like, you know.
I was also born into entrepreneurship.
Okay.
You know, literally like my whole life coming up, all I seen was how to be an entrepreneur. Both of my parents were entrepreneurs. My mom started off with a health care agency. They had restaurants. So I would literally, entrepreneurship is all I know. It's all I ever seen coming up. So
it makes sense to follow in the footsteps. I get it for sure.
Right.
And that definitely plays a role in my success of where I'm at today at a young age. That definitely played a big part.
Definitely. How would you say, like, how involved are you when it comes to making the clothes? Being as though like you understand like the fashion side of it and you kind of into that now. How hands-on are you with the product? Like,
I'm very hands-on with the product. I mean, everything I put out, I help make. You know, with my ideas or concepts that I found. I'm in every design.
See, because I know some people, they just like make the designs and somebody else go, you know, take it and do whatever they do with it and make it into something.
I mean, you have some cases you might have a design like that. You might have a concept and then your graphic artist brings it into light. Better than what you thought it was. You know, that happens in some cases, but 9 times out of 10, I already have the concepts and what I'm looking to be done.
Yeah. Nah, I get it. That's understandable too. So you mentioned that you grew up into the entrepreneurship, and that was like around you basically. So is your clothing brand your only business, or do you have this like your?
So I started out with I have a print company, GW Printing, where we, I service for other brands, companies, schools, when we print other people's shirts as well. So that's what I branched off into. It started off with a clothing line. I made the investment to get the print shop because I thought it was more so of a long-term investment to, the clothes ever slowed down.
Yeah.
I have the print shop to fall back on, and I made that investment early because I knew that by me making this investment, it will set me up just to be good long-term. I'll definitely be able to create generational wealth.
Yeah,
because
certainly.
Business is always going to need T-shirts made, school's going to always need T-shirts made. It's a longevity business.
People always going to need labels for shit, logos.
So that's why I made the investment and started the print business.
Yeah. Nah, that's what's up though, that you, because what I always thought like entrepreneurship, like you should never just have one business. You should always figure out how you can make your money make money.
Right.
You feel me? Like don't just have one thing and you get that back and now you balling and you lit and popping or whatever. Like take that money, make some more money, and make that money make money.
Right, and keep doing it.
Yeah, keep doing it.
So you said you thought it was like a long-term goal for you, but
long-term investment.
Right. But you went on and made that move. So with stuff like, did you feel like things were moving slow, so you had to make that investment, or you just went on and?
No, I also made the investment just because I was going to be able to have more control over my products getting done. So that means I'm not dependent on manufacturers no more. I can make all of these things in-house now because now I have the machines to do this stuff. So it was more so cutting out costs from manufacturing, cutting out the middleman.
Yeah, basically.
Making myself the main source, and now I'm the source for other people's as well. So
that's
that
good
was
business
more
right
so
there.
the reason why I did it.
Yeah, that's good business. That's like business 101, like cutting costs and just raising profits, and that's essentially what you did type shit. What would you say were your challenges with like maintaining and creating these small businesses when you started?
A lot of challenges I faced. Number one, building a strong team.
Yeah.
I went through. I can't even count on my fingers how many employees that I went through.
Crazy.
First starting off, I went through a bunch of employees. Things was very, very slow.
Very slow when you first started?
When I started my print shop, it's like, damn, I invested all the money.
Yeah.
I got the equipment, but now I need the workers.
Right.
And now I have to spend money on getting these people trained. So that was like some of the challenges that I ran into at the beginning, and just trying to manage both. Managing a clothing line now and a print business.
Yeah.
So making that transition definitely was rough, but now I'm at a point where I have to balance over both. And at the beginning, I didn't have my father; he was still locked up. He just came home, and literally this week that just passed was his first week working in my shop.
Nah, that's what's up.
So now I have help in another set of eyes, and that's already changing the energy and changing the environment just by having him there. So it got better in due time, but it definitely started off real rough.
Yeah, you mentioned like having a good team and whatnot. So would you say that like your parents kind of like are part of that team? Because you saying your pops, he got
I would definitely say they're a part of that team because I can go to them from different insight on certain things when it comes to business. Yeah. So definitely they're a part of the team. Yeah. You feel me?
Yeah,
they part of the team for sure.
Yeah, they give you like that support and that that backing that you need that a lot of people
don't have.
A lot of people don't have. They make a lot of mistakes because they didn't have somebody in their ear like, oh, don't do that. You should do this instead. So yeah. That's what's up, that you got that good foundation, because that's just going to carry it further and further and further.
For sure.
And it's good that, like, you were saying how you got, like, a print shop now and your pops just came home. So, like, now you can employ him.
Right.
Legally type shit.
That's
like,
exactly
you feel
what I
me?
did.
Yeah.
And now, if it's any stipulations against it or anything he needs to uphold to, whatever status he's in, you can help him with that type shit,
Right.
So, yeah, that's what's up. That's commendable, honestly.
Did he come back with, like, a whole bunch of ideas that he had when he was incarcerated?
For sure. He got ideas for years that he just had like a big stuff in his email just sitting for years of just ideas that he had. You know, we definitely got big plans.
Nah, that's
Sure.
what's up. When did you notice, like, because you said it started off slow, so when did you notice, like, shit starting to pick up, people really starting to take to it and really?
When I say started off slow, I'm not talking about the aspect of making money as far as getting orders. I'm more so talking about the aspect from structuring and organizing the business
Okay.
so it can run smoothly.
Okay, yeah.
The structure of it, the employees, the hands,
Yeah.
you know, because it's just,
Right.
I can't do all that with just
Yeah,
me.
you can't be the
Right.
printing and all
I
that.
can't
yeah.
I can't be all over the place. So like I said, structuring as far as finding employees, finding a team, organizing the business to be able to scale, having certain paperwork together to be able to get government contracts,
Yeah.
having certain licenses, all of that played into factor.
Yeah. So besides all of that stuff, it was already just it caught on like fire when you started selling the shirts at your school, like basically.
Yeah, so as far as the clothes, no, I didn't catch on fire like at the beginning. Like I said, people at my school, of course, they took a liking into
Yeah.
it, but it took time to build a brand. It took years to build a brand. I'm
Yeah.
still building the brand, but as far as starting off, it didn't just pop just like that.
Yeah.
I said it took me about 3-4 months to really
4
get
months,
it
really, yeah.
grooming and then really profiting and me putting money in my actual pocket.
Yeah.
It took at least a year and a half for me to do that because at the beginning it's just about getting your brand out here.
Yeah.
You
Right,
can't really
right.
worry
You
about
can't
the
get
money.
profit, yeah.
You can't worry about the
Yeah,
money
you
all
can't
the
worry about
time.
the
Like it's been plenty of pop-ups that I went to. I didn't make no money.
Yeah.
I'm not lying to you. I made $0, bro. It still happens sometimes. You could go
It
to
be
a
like
pop-up
that,
and
yeah.
still make $0, but I feel like that's all a part of the journey. You know, I feel like entrepreneurship is a long game. You have to be in it for the long run of it.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
know, you can't just get in it thinking that you're going to pop overnight. It don't
Yeah,
work like that.
for sure.
You got to be in it for the long run. And you got to be able to be prepared for when you get tested.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people, how many people you know who started a clothing brand a year ago, some months ago, they not doing it today?
A lot of them. So I remember that was the wave at one point.
Right.
Everybody had a clothes man.
Right, it still is, but a lot of those people that wasn't about their business or they got into it thinking it's just gonna pop overnight, they not here no more.
Right. Nah,
The
for sure.
people that realize this shit really harder than what I thought it was,
Yeah.
they fade out. So that just lets you know that it's not easy.
Yeah, for sure. I always, cause I just started a business and I always gotta remind myself, like, it's not even about, like, your first 1 or 2 years, it's not even about profit. It's just about branding, making your name, credibility.
That's it.
After
that's
that, then you can worry about putting money in your pocket or whatnot. Cause truth be told, a business is an investment. It's
Right.
going to take money. It's going to take time away from you. You just gotta put the work in to make it so you get all of that back.
That's 100%.
Right.
And that's basically what I had to learn just through like starting businesses and understanding, like you said, it's not gonna happen overnight. Sometimes you gotta take them L's. You gotta have nobody show up. You gotta
Right.
have nobody buy your product to understand, like, all right, this the next step. This is what we need to go
Right.
better type shit.
Right.
So yeah, I definitely understand where you're coming from like an entrepreneur like mindset. You feel me? Because I'm trying to get into that as well. What would you say is like your creative design when you be your creative process more specifically when you be making like designs for your clothes?
I simplify the creative process, as far as my clothes. I just focus on my target audience. I focus on who is my target customer, what type of things that they would like to buy, and I just focus on that. And what does my brand stand for? I don't go out of those guidelines of what we stand for as a brand and what my audience are looking for. So it kind of simplifies the creative process because I know my target audience.
Yeah, you know what people
Right.
are looking for. You know what they like, what they don't like.
Right.
So yeah, I get that. So do you ever want to like branch out eventually though?
I already did. Well, I fuck on the first day. This hoodie right here.
For sure.
With this hoodie right here, I made that a whole nother brand.
Yeah.
So, because that has nothing to do with like Silenzio. It's two different meanings, two different messages. So I separated that. Now this is a whole nother brand of it. And now I honestly have more reach with this because it's really not just target down to one audience.
Yeah.
I can go so many people all over the world.
Right,
about it.
right, for
So,
sure.
Like people in Mexico ordered this, Berlin. Like you'll be surprised at like the out of country orders that I get for it. So
Yeah.
I feel like this was that brand for me that allowed me to do that.
Yeah, definitely keep expanding and keep, branching out because we was just talking last episode with an artist and we was talking about just expanding and not going through one lane, and you'll see your reach start to get greater as you start to explore these different avenues, and you can attract people from other countries with a broader message rather than what you started off with. A lot of people might not. This is what I learned from starting a business like a clothing brand. It was like if it's not broad enough for a lot of people to relate to it, nobody's gonna buy it. If that makes sense. Where it's like if you trying to specifically choose one group of people to go at, you're only ever gonna attract those people. Because if you broaden it up, like you said, with your second brand now, it's more broader. More people can relate to that now. So you're gonna have.
But I also, it's not even just that, because you could still go far with just focusing.
Oh yeah,
on
definitely.
one target audience. Yeah. You could still go far. Don't get me wrong. You focus. I encourage people to really focus on one target customer, because sometimes if you all over the place trying to target these people over here, these people over here, these people over here, that's how you get lost in the sauce. Because I'm saying this because I went through it before. Yeah. I started Silenzio a certain way, and there was one point in time I tried to just go a different route with it a little bit, and it didn't work because that way that's not the audience that I built up for. Yeah. So it's like you gotta be mindful of that too when you're trying to tap in a different audience. It's just you got to do it with the right product. Yeah. That's the key. It's the right product.
Right product, because everything sells. Anything sells. You just got
the right product.
Yeah, for sure. So what would you say, speaking about the aspects of a clothing brand, what would you say, are 3 core things that can make a good clothing brand? Just from your experience, what you learned.
3 core things that can make a good clothing brand. A good graphic design. Mm-hmm. All it takes is one strong design.
One strong design? That's
literally.
all you need.
This hoodie I got on right here, I didn't change anything. I've been selling this since last September. This month's make a 1 year since I've been selling this hoodie.
That's what's up.
I didn't change it. All I did is change the colors. One strong design will get you far. Mm-hmm. After you got a strong design, marketing. Put money behind the marketing aspect of your business. Not just posting the mock-up. Actually put money into creative video ideas, creative concepts for photo shoots. Put money into the marketing. There should be a budget for marketing. Yeah. And number 3, a good team, a strong team. Because if you plan on getting bigger, you're going to need a strong team behind you.
Nah, for sure.
So those are the 3 things that I would suggest.
Y'all heard him. Y'all trying to start a clothing brand or something soon? Hey, he's speaking from experience. Nah, that's definitely, I can speak to all 3 of those things just because, I be seeing, you be connecting with, influential people around the city and, having that marketing thing going for you and whatnot. And also, I see, a lot of people wearing your stuff. You got, a lot of models and things that come, promote your work, you feel me? So I definitely get a sense of, a good team, a good foundation behind you and whatnot. So my next question would be, how important is it to connect with, those people from your community and get them to be involved in your brand? Because I've seen you doing videos with, for instance, you did the joint with Pre.
Yeah. It's very important. It's very important to get the influential people in your area, in your city, to support you. Yeah. Because it starts in your city first. Yeah. It starts in your city first. You need your support in your city.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people try to, especially DC is kind of crabs in a barrel type of situation.
For
so
sure.
A lot of niggas don't be trying to work with people, and they too good for this, too good for that. So
sometimes you gotta leave here too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
One thing about me, I move around, bro.
Yeah.
I'm never just in DC. I'm always moving around. I get opportunities. I run. Yeah. In any different states to network or just be around certain individuals. I run and go, cause I know the city. Yeah. They can love you one day, they hate you the next. But another thing is the thing about the city too. Once they see people that they look up to, fucking with you, you got them forever.
I'm saying
you got them forever.
That's the crazy part about it, though. Shit.
Nah, for real. it's just about using the influence around you type shit. And yeah, you're right. Once motherfucker see like, oh, bro, fucking with him, I fucking with him now. Ain't never bought a shirt. Day his life. You know what I'm saying? Bro, you got the early picture though.
Yeah,
I'm saying. Nah, that's what's up though. You said like you travel, like this allows you to travel and meet new people. So like, where's like, what would you say like the best place you've been off of this? But also like, who's like the most influential person you met through your brand?
I can't say that it's just one influential. You said just one influential.
Oh, okay.
Person
Give us like a top 3 in your eyes.
That wore my clothes.
Yeah, who wore the clothes, or like yeah, you spoke with them, or you connected with them through your brand.
Untitled Chapter.
Oh yeah, that's hard.
I got a chance to really be around him. Like, for some hours. I went to Philly to one of his shows. I was backstage with him.
Yeah.
I got a cameraman. Shout out the House Party.
Shout out House
He
Party.
made that happen for me.
Yeah.
But we rode out to Philly and we was just with Untitled Chapter.
That's
and like the next day, House Party. This a crazy story because the House Party. We was only supposed to go out there for one day. We was supposed to go out there for one day, come back home same day.
That's trips. I'm telling you.
This nigga like, man, he want me to shoot a video. I'm like, bro, I gotta go back to work with my employees and shit. He like, man, please, like, just stay. I said, all right. I said, we can stay if you get him to wear my hoodie in the video. He said, all right. He real went in
like
there.
That.
When he said, I'll be right back. Went in the hotel, told in the tower. My man said, we can stay out here to shoot a video if you just shoot a scene in the hoodie. He said, bet. And he actually did it though. I'm like, even when he came back, I'm like, this nigga probably wildin' like this nigga.
Like
but then, next day came, he really, I put that joint straight on. I ain't even had to say nothing.
That's what's up.
So it was like, that he was one. I had Big Scar.
Yeah, that's what I seen that, yeah.
I got Big Scar on my stuff. Ice with Vezo. So, say like those one of the top 3s for real.
Yeah, and do you find like you get a lot of opportunities off this? Like, has it opened a lot more doors for you?
Yeah, it creates more reach. Like I said, it take years to build a brand, man. Just cause my homie right there, Max, he was able to get Untitled Chapter his stuff. You know, it helped him, but he still grinding.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like,
for sure.
Just cause you get that one person, that don't mean your life won't change in one day. You know, it's a constantly building. You building brick by brick. So
That's
it's
strong.
like,
People gotta notice that though. Like what he said, just cause you get that one person, like
it don't stop there. You know, it don't stop there. So like I said, definitely just help with the reach and the promotion, having those faces, being seen in your stuff. It helps with that.
Yeah, because I ain't even gonna lie, you definitely the biggest face we had on here all season, honestly. You feel me?
I
in terms of like
appreciate
reach.
it, man.
So we definitely get what you mean by like, just having those people shout you out, having those people come through and, appreciate you and shit. So yeah, that's what's up. Would you, if you didn't have these businesses or whatever, was it anything else in life you would want to be doing?
Honestly, bro, I was into sports, bro. But this is what I say. After I get everything going, type of life I want to be a basketball coach.
For real?
Yeah.
seriously?
Yeah, I want my own AAU team. I feel like that's something that I feel like I'd be a good coach, bro.
You feel like do you used to play basketball?
Yeah, I used to play.
Okay.
Yeah, I used to play too, but I feel like I'd be a good coach. That's really what I want to do though. Like after all this stuff said and done, I get a little older, I'm able to just sit back.
Yeah.
I see myself being a basketball coach.
Shit, you never know. You make some Silenzio jerseys and shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Team Silenzio. We're gonna be at all the tournaments, all that.
Nah, that's like, that's what's up though. So do you already think you show like them leadership qualities?
Yeah, for sure.
Already?
For sure. I wouldn't be here today if I wasn't a good leader.
Yeah.
You know, I wouldn't be here today.
Man, get that man a team, man. He's ready for sure. He ready for sure. So let's switch it back to like the more business aspect of what's going on. So have you noticed kind of sort of how your brand has impacted your community in like a positive way, or like
Yeah, for sure, man. I definitely impacted community big with just in whole like drop offs. I don't know if you be seeing clothing brands.
Yeah.
Say they doing drop offs.
Yeah.
I was the first person in the area to really start a drop-off service, like really
Sure.
be pulling up all over DC, Maryland,
Can
Virginia.
vouch for it.
For sure.
Yeah, like, I was one of the
That's
first.
that
I
trend.
was one of the first people to start that trend.
Nah,
And
for
then
real.
after that, it's just like all the other brands came after me. They started doing it.
Yeah.
So I definitely played like a big influence. in the
Nah, for
city
sure.
when
But
it
you
came
was
to
like
that.
one of the only ones that was consistent with it too, though.
Yeah,
Like
and that's
you
another
still doing drop offs.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
Nah, for real.
Yeah, I'm still doing drop offs.
Yeah.
For sure,
So-
for sure, bro. I'm still grinding, bro.
Yeah,
I'm still
I hear you,
grinding. I'm not rich. I'm not nothing. I'm still a regular human trying to make it, bro. I'm giving it my all every day.
Sure.
Yeah, so with like, you know, the whole aspect of your business and what's going on, do you ever feel like the pressure of it like weighing on you sometimes? Because I know when you grind and it's hard to get lost in that grind, but every once in a while you be like, damn, it's a lot.
Man, I'm stressed to the point sometimes, bro. I went bald a little bit up top. Yeah, but yeah, like I be stressed out sometimes, bro. Like, cause it's like some weeks it's just like, damn, I don't know if I'm gonna make it through this week. I'm not gonna lie. It's just a constant test though. But like, you know, like Nipsey Hussle said, it's supposed to feel overburned. It's supposed to feel stressful. It's supposed to feel like that at the beginning. You know, when you chasing success, it's hard. It's hard to get to a certain point. So, you know, I feel like the struggle is with the stress and the struggle is just what comes with it.
Yeah,
And you have to be able to handle it as best as you can. You know, I say pray. You know, I say
Yeah, that's
make
a big
sure
one.
you,
Pray
Sure,
about it.
got
I
that.
say
Pray about
pray,
it, for
make
sure.
sure you know, build a relationship with God and keeping a strong mindset every day. What you put in your head every day. What are you putting in your brain every single day? What are you reading? What are you studying? You know, what are you repeating to yourself constantly? Affirmations, like every single day. What you put in your brain is important.
Yeah.
So I feel like that helps you as well. You know, what you surround yourself by. So, you know, those are just some of the things that I do that get me through those stress. But I definitely, I stress, bro. I have stress. I'm a human. I still feel. But the stress definitely comes with the territory.
Yeah, I definitely can imagine two businesses stressful as hell. Cause I just started one and I'm stressed out, so I can see how, you know,
Yeah, for
two of them. So, what do you feel like in those times? Like, what really keep you going? Like, keep you on track? You feel me? Is it the people in your ear? Like, you got it? Is it more so like you saying the mindset thing, or is it a combination of everything?
My mindset, bro. My mindset. I'm very ambitious. You know, I'm very ambitious. So, just I know where I want to be at in life.
Yeah,
I want
Right.
to be a billionaire, bro.
for sure.
You know, so I know
sure.
I know what it's going to take to get there, and then just also having a good support system too to keep me going.
Yeah.
Family, you know, I want to change my family. Like I want to buy my mother a house. I want to say, Mom, you don't have to work no more. You know, like I want to be able to put certain people in my life in position so they don't have to work. They don't have to do certain things. And then even with my dad just coming home too, just I don't want to see him back in the streets.
Right.
So it's like we're trying to build something legit, build something strong, and build a solid foundation. So all of those things keep me going every day. You know, just not myself, but my family and the people that I have in my life.
Yeah, that's definitely like, cause being as though you in such a stressful position, you under so much pressure. It's good to have, you know, different things that keep you going. Cause like you said, we all human. That shit can become overwhelming at some point in time. So
Yeah, for sure.
you need different things to keep you going if you starting businesses
Yeah,
or
for
if
sure.
you
Like
starting
one thing
whatever.
I don't like, man, is when entrepreneurs try to sit and, you know, when they be already having all the fly material things, they try to make it seem like that's all it's about. Like, like they just this perfect person.
Yeah.
You know, like nobody is perfect,
Nobody.
bro. Nobody's perfect.
Nobody
you know,
at
we
all.
all going through our own demons. We all have a dark side.
Yeah, for sure.
We all have a dark side. Every human in this room has a dark side.
For sure.
So it's no way that you're not fighting that dark side every other day, bro.
I'm saying.
You fighting that.
I'm
No matter how successful you get, you fighting the dark side.
Nah, for
So,
real.
you know, that's one thing I don't like to try to portray an image like I'm supposed to just be so perfect.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
No, it don't go like that.
That's I think that's part of your brand too, though. You know, it's real down to earth. It's real humble. It's not like we perfect over here, all winners and shit. It's like, nah, we can take L's, but we gonna come back off that. Type of shit.
Hell yeah. And like I said, bro. That's why I'm in the process of trying to clean up my page, but it's certain things I'm trying to keep on there because I want you to see where I started from.
Yeah.
I want you to see that post in my very first pop up.
Yeah, actually scroll down to the bottom.
I want you to see that. I want you to see the brick by brick that I laid every single year to get to where I'm at today.
Exactly.
So it's a process, and that's one thing that I want my page to be set up. I want you to see the foundation. I want you to see how I elevated every single year.
Yeah.
Even if you might run into somewhere, you're like, this ain't. You know, but you see where I'm at.
Right. You seen where we started from. You see where we at now.
Right.
So it's like that's important to me. You know.
Yeah. That's definitely part of the brand. Part of who you are, and that's just gonna grow your page more. Cause I see a lot of people. They only post their wins. They only post the good moments. But it's like if you could post, like you were saying, when you don't be winning, when nobody shows up, that'll make your shit more relatable. People more likely to be attracted to that.
Yeah, for sure, bro. I try to be authentic as possible.
Yeah.
Even when it comes to the type of content I make, I try to be authentic as possible, bro.
For sure.
And I do what relates to my brand.
Nah, for sure. What advice can you give, just I guess business owners or just young people in general about like finances, managing your money? Because I feel like that's where a lot of people fail at too.
Yeah, for sure. If you're not able to manage your money, you won't last long.
Yeah.
You know, managing your money is the key to saving money and the key to growing your business.
Man.
I actually just got finished reading a book recently that taught me how to break down my accounts for business aspects. You know, got expense account. You know, the expense account is all of the expenses for your business.
Right.
A profit account is where all the profit for the money that you profit for your business, that's in that account. You got an owner compensation account. This account is the owner's salary. That's what I pay myself. You got a tax account where this is the government's money.
Yeah.
This is the government's money. This is by the end of the year, it should be a certain amount of money in this account to pay your taxes with, even if it's not the exact amount, it should be somewhere close in that range of what you paying your taxes in. And I forget the fifth one.
Shit, I need to read this book. Name this book.
Yeah, that's
motherfucker sound like.
Yeah, that's a good book.
I need that one, bro.
That
sound like putting it on.
That's a good book. So, cause like I said, bro, the key to entrepreneurship, you have to be able to manage your finances.
Yeah.
And that's my dad tell me all the time. It's easy to make money. It's harder to manage.
Right.
Nah, I heard that before.
It's easy to make money. It's harder to manage. So.
I heard that before.
Managing the money is definitely like the key, bro.
Yeah.
You have to have your finances in order if you plan on getting to the next level.
Yeah.
Cause them millionaires, them billionaires, bro, they got their shit in order.
Exactly.
They got bookkeepers. They got people that really pay attention. And another thing that my dad told me since he came home, like, you gotta know how to maneuver around taxes. It's a lot of shit that's a write-off that people are not writing off in their businesses. Like, we got at my shop, we do test shirts. Like, we might print on a shirt that got messed up and use it as like a test shirt before we start a job. That's a write-off for me. If I came in here right now and gave both of you guys some Silenzio pieces for free, that's a write-off for me.
For sure.
Right.
You have to know what's the write-off. Do you know Donald Trump buried his own wife
I was looking at that
on his golf course?
So now that shit tax-free.
Write-off.
That shit tax-free.
Tax-free to avoid paying taxes. He buried his own wife on his golf course.
Yeah.
You know, that's the type of stuff that our culture doesn't know about, and I encourage that young black entrepreneurs, you need to learn what you can write off.
Yeah.
Because these millionaires, they not paying taxes, bro.
No, they find all the
know
loopholes.
every loophole to not pay taxes.
Exactly.
They know every single loophole to not pay taxes.
Like
so that's what I'm also training myself to be like that. You know? That's
why a lot of them got what's it called, them G-Wagons too, because it's like something where it's like if you own a car that's over like a certain amount of weight, you can write that off on your taxes.
You can.
And G-Wagons are like, I think like 6,000 pounds it is.
That's true.
So you can write off.
I heard about that one.
Yeah,
that's
you can
true.
buy a whole G-Wagon and write that bitch off on your taxes. And
that's
now
true.
Yeah, so
just I
definitely know that type of stuff.
Just to educate yourself more.
Read books, man. Read books. Y'all niggas need to read. Don't just wake up one day and want to start some shit. Read a book first. Nigga. Do some research. Hey, so where do you see your brand, you as a person, how you will grow? Where do you see yourself in 10 years? You see like New York Fashion Week.
I mean, yeah, for sure. I'm gonna just be successful, bro.
Just be successful.
Be a millionaire.
Hey, that's the best way to say it.
Be successful.
That's the best way to say it.
I don't know
Honestly,
where I'm gonna be at, but I'm gonna be successful.
Be successful.
You know? Nah, that's the best way to say it.
I got other plans, bro. You know, fashion is just like a stepping stool to
the next
all
level.
the other things I want to tap into.
Yeah, to the next level type shit. So yeah, that's. And the question disappeared, but yeah, nah. I definitely say the same thing too, because I so many things I want to do. It's like I couldn't even tell you what I'm gonna be doing in 10 years. I just know I'm gonna have that money on, be successful as hell. You feel me? Be a millionaire.
Yeah, sure.
Last question, we're gonna wrap it up. What is just some, I guess, basic life advice that you've learned from your trials and tribulations to owning a business? Just what you've been through. What is like? I say 3 things that can set somebody on the right path that you would tell somebody to focus on right now that's trying to do something with their life. What would you tell them?
I actually just wrote some shit.
You just wrote something?
Yeah. One thing I would tell them, I would say, if you fear taking action from the fear of failing, you will never know what you're capable of achieving. So, I say that to say, don't be afraid to fail.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I jumped in a big ocean.
Yeah.
I drowned like 30 times.
For sure.
By just jumping in that ocean, but I wasn't afraid to fail.
Yeah.
And I'm still not afraid to fail. You know? It's been times where I might have dropped some. It ain't sell how I expected it.
Yeah.
It's on to the next drop.
Right.
So just not being afraid to fail, number 1. Number 2, keep people around you who remind you of your strengths and be honest with you about your weaknesses.
Yeah.
Keep people around you that hold you accountable.
Yeah.
That's going to let you know when you're slacking.
Mm-hmm.
Even people around me, even if they under me, my employees, if they see me slacking, I want them to tell me.
For sure.
I don't want them to say, hey, he's my boss. I'm just not going to tell him if he's slacking. Friends, too, put me on point. All I'm going to do is respect that.
Right.
Right.
Because that's what they supposed to do.
And then keep people around you that, still feed you positive things and let you know what good things you bring to life.
Yeah.
Keep good people around you that remind you the good in you, too.
Right. Because it's easy to get caught up in the bad and what's going wrong.
Right, for sure.
Definitely need people to,
And it's easy to have people around you that's only going to remind you of the bad. It ain't going to, do a million things for them, but that one bad thing, they ain't going to let you forget that.
I'm saying. Nah, that's powerful. I definitely agree with both of those statements, man. That just come with the territory of it all, like just having a good foundation, good people around you to keep you centered, keep you going, keep you motivated, and also just don't be scared to fail, man. Failure's a part of life. That's I heard another quote similar to yours. It was like failure is failing is not a loss in success. It's a part of success. Nobody has ever just succeeded without failure, so I definitely take hold to both of those, man. We're gonna wrap it up here. We're making good time. We appreciate you for coming through, man, talking with us, giving us some insight on the business and whatnot, man. You definitely had some great things to say.
This is definitely a good interview. I really like the questions that you asked me.
Yeah, you definitely had some good things to say.
It made me expand my brain a little bit.
For sure. Man, this is the last episode of season 10. All right, season 1. Episode 10 of season 1.
Man, we going 10?
Yeah, we on season 10 already. Damn, I'm tripping. Oh, my fault. Yeah, last episode of season 1, episode 10, man. We leaving out with a banger, some motivational, positive vibes for y'all, man. We gonna catch y'all here for season 2. We coming with better vibes, better energy. Everything gonna be higher level. We elevating.
It might just be in a different setup. I don't know.
I'm saying we might be in a different setup.
Shit just might happen.
We might have, we might have you on here. You never know. You feel me?
They might be interviewing the Lamborghini or something.
I'm saying, bro. We might be outside next time. You never know, man. But yeah, we definitely appreciate you for coming through, man. It was a great interview, great vibes, man. Y'all can always catch us here at the Trouble Next Door. This has been a great season, and we will see y'all next season.
All right,
Facts.
I wanted.
That's a wrap for us, man. This has been a wonderful, wonderful season. We had a lot of great people come through, a lot of good conversations, you feel me?
Sure,
we definitely got some bangers coming up, though. Season 2 is going to be a movie.
Season 2 lineup is crazy.
Season 2 lineup crazy. We're just going to keep getting better and better. So, y'all make sure y'all tune in, man. What would y'all say just to, wrap it up? What's one of y'all favorite moments from what we did? I'd say, if I had to go first, if you allow me. Best episode, I ain't gonna lie, the ATL one was kind of fire.
No, for sure.
I love the ATL one.
Yeah, I wasn't even there. Nah,
They brought the energy. They definitely brought the energy. We had some great combos.
Good old laugh.
Never had the college experience, but I was
Shit.
related to that.
Yeah,
I was laughing and all that.
I was saying, I think that one was like a great one. That was a banger.
For me, I'm gonna say my favorite episode was probably the leak episode. Yeah, that was a good episode.
Bro definitely came.
Okay,
Yeah.
solid.
Some good responses.
Yeah.
Gave us some good responses.
Yeah, good energy.
Much love for that one.
Shit, I feel like I honestly, I felt like after that I could play a little basketball. I feel like I knew enough. I ain't even gonna lie to you, but yeah, it's definitely.
I don't even know. I love this season. All of them was bangers. I'm gonna have to pick episode. What was that? 4. We did the relationship drinks. That was alright.
I think that was like it might have been 4 too, because we had 2 of them.
2.
It might have been. I think it was 4 though. You talking about Yeah, what was 4? I can't even remember. Like that's it. Yeah, I forgot it too, but I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, that was. We had some great ass conversations. Great for sure.
Episodes. I love it.
Is it y'all got anybody in your mind y'all want to see like specifically next season? I for sure want to, or just like a type of person. Like I for sure want to get like people that's more into like the films and shit, like the film industry.
I want to get more females on the show, man.
Yeah, more women.
Like, what a nail text said.
What a last text.
Man.
I want to be surprised though.
We want to see y'all for sure, man. We really want to see y'all. We got a lot of dudes coming in, a lot of rappers and stuff.
Yeah.
We don't want to leave nobody out, so we want to see y'all on these jumps too.
We want to hear from the women.
The social media page, I know our page is personally.
Yeah, hit us up.
To DM us, text us, and we'll respond for sure.
Sure.
But I still want to be surprised though.
You just want to be surprised, like
just come in and be like, oh, okay,
any and everybody
okay.
type shit.
Shoot, quick fire questions.
I think I also want to do a live episode too. I think we should get
that'd be tough.
I think that's
we probably like open up the season 2 with that.
Yeah, open up season 2 with a live episode.
We want to try to do like a call-in type joint, live joint. So
let us know how you feel about that.
Let us know, man. Y'all gotta tune in though. Make sure y'all following the page, because if we're not at 100,
I don't know when y'all
to tell y'all. I don't know what to tell y'all. Season 2 just up in the air.
Start matching the following.
I'm saying we getting 200 plus DMs every day. We gonna need the followers to match up.
So make sure y'all following us on subscribe to them YouTube.
Yeah, subscribe to the YouTube channel, man. Trouble Next Door.
It's all there for y'all.
It's gonna be in all the links. I'm gonna put it somewhere right here on the screen when y'all see this. Trouble Next Door.
It was a good one. It was our first, so we got a lot of stuff to work on, but we appreciate the guests that came out.
For sure.
People that
we love the support.
Followed us.
For real.
People that simply gave us a like on the post.
For
all
sure.
of that matters. None of it go overlooked. So
yeah, y'all matter, man.
Y'all keep on working with us, and if you're not, it's gonna be too late.
I'm saying, man, catch us here. Season 2. It's only gonna get better. Don't join when it's too late now. You feel me? If you watching this and you haven't seen the rest of season 1, go watch that right now. Go watch that right now. This one episode you missed from season 1, make sure you watch that because you don't want to be left out of nothing when we start taking off, man. But we definitely support all the love and support. We wouldn't be nothing without y'all, man. And like she said, season 2 coming.
Yep.
Peace.